Various policy approaches to flood risk management in Canada. In the article titled Social Justice in the Context of Adaptation to Climate Change, reflecting on different policy approaches to distribute and allocate flood risk management, Dr. Thomas Thaler and colleagues analyze how European countries such as the United Kingdom, Austria, and the Netherlands manage flood risk through policies rooted in their interpretations of justice. This case study defines justice as the fair allocation and distribution of resources, capital, and wealth among different members of society. The purpose behind the case study is to highlight the possible strategies to promote justice and equity in relation to flood risk management. For example, it is proposed vulnerable individuals who are more impacted by floods should be included in stakeholder engagement processes. These stakeholder engagement processes are significant to flood risk management approaches as stakeholders are the main decision makers. Having more diversity in these processes allows disadvantaged groups to be seen as dynamic individuals who have unique needs. The possibility of flooding is directly related to climate change. As sea levels rise due to ice melting, individuals that live near rivers and the sea become highly vulnerable. Floods can also change the physical infrastructure of cities and countries, possibly decreasing their resilience in the long run. As mentioned prior, this study defines justice as the fair allocation and distribution of resources, capital, and wealth across different members of society. Ensuring equal opportunities, such as including both advantaged and disadvantaged individuals in stakeholder engagement processes, can advance climate justice by amplifying the voices of those most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Subsequently, the introduction of equity will allow for faster individual and societal recovery after floods and reduce the vulnerability in disadvantaged groups. Floods are a prime example of how climate challenges affect all humans. Their destructive nature means that people are impacted both directly, by experiencing floods, and indirectly, such as through taxes that fund recovery efforts. Because of the widespread impact, solutions like new laws and policies to address flood risks must be universal. The root cause of climate change lies in the actions of advantaged individuals whose greed has worsened environmental damage. To combat climate change, it is essential to first address the policies created by these advantaged groups. This is why this case matters. It emphasizes the need for fair and inclusive policies to distribute and manage flood risks, ensuring that those most vulnerable are not left behind.